iDigiView presents Scheduling Playtime for Media and Multiple Signage. In this tutorial, we will set a default playtime of 3 seconds for image content to play in all of our signage. Then we'll insert a scheduling command in our lunch signage for extending the playtime to 10 seconds for images in the main zone. And last, we will schedule our lunch signage and dinner signage to play during separate parts of the day. Let's get started. We are able to set a default image flash playtime for all signage within our application. Currently, default image playtime is 6 seconds. Each one of these images that you see play for 6 seconds each. We will change the default setting to 3 seconds. So we go to our menu tree, select Play Commands, locate the default image flash duration settings, open Properties, and we'll see that the image slideshow duration is set to 6 seconds. We change that to 3. Flash show duration is 12 seconds. We'll leave that as it is. We save. This is the only command that requires us to exit the application and reopen it to take effect. Once it opens, you will see that the images then will play more frequently every 3 seconds. Now we would like the main zone, we'd like to change these images to play for 10 seconds and leave the other default images to play for 3 seconds. We go back to the Play Commands folder. We locate the Content Signage Scheduling Samples, open that folder, and we see many options for scheduling media or signage by date, date and time, date and duration, time, time and day, time and duration, day, day and duration, or just simply duration in seconds. We're going to take the duration command, copy it. We'll go to My Site Signage, My Current Signage. Here's our lunch signage, and we go to the first main playlist, which is Zone 1 Media. There's 3 images playing in that. We'll paste duration command. We'll open Properties, and we will set the duration now to, instead of 5 seconds, where it's set now, to 10 seconds. We will change the title to 10 seconds. So we can see visually that it's been set to 10 seconds. We then will play the lunch signage, and we will see that the main images are playing for much longer than the small vertical zone. Another example of how duration works, we go to Signage Samples. We open Landscape Signage Samples, and we see there's a duration command, and it's a duration set to 5 seconds. Everything following that duration command, all of the signage, fruits, toys, hotel, and so on, play for 5 seconds before they go on to the next signage. So we will play this folder, and we will see that first it'll play the fruits signage for 5 seconds, then it'll play the toys signage for 5 seconds, and so on. Now, for us to stop that cycle, we simply just play another signage. So we'll open the lunch signage again. And now we're going to schedule lunch to be from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And dinner, we were going to schedule from 4 o'clock until 9 o'clock at night. So we go down into our Play Commands. We locate that Content Signage Scheduling Samples again, and this time we will take the Time command, and we'll copy that, and we'll go up to the My Current Signage folder, and we'll paste it into that folder. We'll open the Time command, and you'll notice that there's a start time and an end time, and it's a 24-hour clock. So we set this to 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is actually 1600. And we'll change this title then to time, which would be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we will save that. So what will happen right now, if I were to play this, the lunch menu would start at 10 a.m. and play till 4 p.m. Nothing would happen with the dinner menu. So we need to set the dinner menu. So we copy this command and we paste it into my current signage. Now we'll end up having two of those. We'll take one of them, since they're both identical. We'll drag it down between lunch and dinner. We'll go to properties of that command, and we will change the properties of that command so it starts playing at 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock, which is actually 2100. And we'll change this from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Save it. Now we right-click and play current signage folder. So what will happen is that the lunch signage will start at 10 o'clock, play till 4, and then the dinner signage will start at 4 o'clock and play until 9. Now obviously we're not going to wait until that happens, but that, take my word for it, it will happen. So iDigiview thanks you for taking time to view this tutorial.